Matt, honey, are you okay?
I don't know. It's just that for about a year and a half now, I've been getting out of this bed and giving Star Wars Expanded Universe reviews that maybe I just deserve a day off.
Oh, well, I'm gonna go to work now, but you be sure to get plenty of rest and eat you some soup, okay, Pumpkin?
Okay, Pumpkin.
Okay.
Night, night.
She bought it. All right, listen up. So, I've been doing these videos for quite some time. And as you can see, it's fun doing them in my room. I mean, look, I got my board game collection here, all my collection of Star Wars ebooks, even have a collection of Beanie Babies. Frickin' Beanie Babies! Yeah, so you know what? If that's not any better clue to get out of my room, then I'm gonna do just that. Because I work all over the country, and why not take you, the folks, with me? Because after all, it is a beautiful place outside. Let's go explore it.
It's a test. It's a test. It's a test. It's a test.
The U.S. bombs cruising overhead. There goes my little rocket red. Shoot it up. Shoot it up.
Let me tell you about my mother. Let me tell you about my mother. Let me tell you about my mother.
Hi folks, I'm Matt and welcome to My Expanded Universe, a show where I go everywhere and I explain the expanded universe in chronological order as best I know how. Folks, it's time to go to the Republic comic books, issues 55 through 58. Now this is called The Battle of Jabim. It was written by Hayden Blackman. In it, it talks about Obi-Wan, Anakin, and a couple other guest stars as they fight a fierce battle on this planet. Now folks, to be honest, this is probably Dark Horse at its best, or close to it. I do enjoy all the Quinlan Vos stuff. I think it's amazing. However, the Battle of Jabim just has so much going for it. You know, I don't talk about the art much, but I should here. I can't remember the artist's name. I try to remember, it's Brian something, I think. But the artwork's amazing. The story is amazing. There is so much going on, and it shows the real, you know, war is hell aspect of war. And I really enjoyed that, because the Clone Wars, for all its ups and downs, I don't think did that enough. Showed just the toughness, the brutalness of fighting a ground war. And the Battle of Jabim really brought that out. Again, Dark Horse was just on top of its game back then. I really don't know if there are books in any era as a complete unit that would be considered better than what they were churning out during the Clone Wars years. Now this is what I call original Clone Wars content. This is back before, you know, of course, Filoni's Clone Wars, and I think Dark Horse is just churning out solid stuff again and again. And the Battle of Jabim, if you were to read one comic book, you know, 4-issue series, I would say it has to be this one, in my opinion. I mean, I could start you on a Quinlan Vos maybe, if you want to know something, but that, I would like you to start at the beginning, which happened before the Clone Wars era. So yes, I guess I would go with Battle of Jabim if you wanted to see some Clone Wars in the comic books. Now, it could be said that the comic books are better than the novels at this time, and you have a solid argument if you're making that point, because from this point on, the Clone Wars just ramps up and just delivers every issue. And even the issues thereafter are just one stack of just awesomeness. Just like I explained the past few weeks. I mean, it is just building up into this epic saga of what's been going on. I mean, I was really, really, really interested in the Battle of Jabim. It is a nothing battle in the whole scope of the war. It doesn't matter that much in the whole end of it, but for some reason it's almost like, I feel like I'm a veteran. Remember the Battle of Jabim? Oh yeah. It's really good stuff, and definitely worth your time. Now from there you need to go to the Star Wars Republic issue number 59. This one's written by John Ostrander. And in this one, Anakin teams up with Asharid, the Tusken Jedi, And as you know, there are some complications with Anakin and Tusken Raiders. He may have slaughtered a whole tribe of them once. And of course, Anakin hates Tusken Raiders because they killed his mom. Now, Asarid was not part of those Tusken Raiders, obviously, but his heritage is from the Tusken Raiders, and therefore Anakin has a problem with him. And so, you know, do things go wrong? Can Anakin control his feelings, his temper, and whatnot? How does this affect Asarid? Well, I can't give you that information. I just did. I had to edit that out. They knew what they had. They had a Tusken Raider Jedi. They saw what happened in Episode 2. They said, hey, it makes sense to have them meet and put some drama in between that and some tension. You have automatic tension already thanks to the movie, right? Because they didn't know what Episode 2 was going to happen. So when Anakin slaughters the Tusken, he hates Tusken Raiders and went, hey, this was bound to happen. This team up was. It happens at the right time. After a huge war, you have this aftermath. And then you have this very, very, very deep issue where Anakin's struggling with, you know, overcoming his angst, I guess, against Tusken Raiders. It's wonderful. It's John Ostrander. Of course it's wonderful. And you know what, folks? That is all the time I have for today. So I will see you next time with another video.